All right, we're at Podunk 2019 with Ty and Sa from Unspoken Tradition, and it's a pleasure to see you guys, and I want to know how you guys doing, and tell us a bit about Unspoken Tradition.
Yeah, we're doing good. Thanks for having us. Good to be up here in Goshen, Connecticut, playing the Podunk Bluegrass Festival for the first time. We're a band from Western North Carolina, roundabouts the Asheville area. A couple of the guys live just east of there, near around Shelby, North Carolina, which is the home, of course, of Earl Scruggs, the founder of Bluegrass Banjo. And so we're up here hanging out. We've been on a little short tour from D.C., coming up here, going back over to Brooklyn tomorrow, and all in support of our brand new release. It just came out in the late spring of this year, called Myths We Tell Our Young, on the Mountain Home record label, which is a North Carolina-based record label as well. And so we're here meeting new folks like yourself and playing tunes and trying to show folks in this area what we do as Unspoken Tradition. Yeah.
How did you guys put it together? How did Unspoken Tradition begin?
Unspoken Tradition was formed by two brothers and another mutual friend in the town of Cherryville, North Carolina. And that's Cherryville, but you don't pronounce the Y. Cherryville, North Carolina.
That's North Carolina.
In North Carolina, that's right. And it's just north of Shelby, and it started in a sort of a hometown jam. Guys that were just fresh out of college, picking and playing, and they picked some of the rest of us up along the way. I am originally a Nashville native who's been in Asheville, North Carolina for years and years. I met the guys through some mutual friend, mainly from one of our mentors, Darren Aldridge, of Darren and Brooke Aldridge Band. And we recorded in earnest our first album in 2013 and picked up a fiddle player named Tim Gardner from the Mills River area. And then most recently, just end of last year, 1st of 2019, joined with my friend who I've known for 10 years, Sav Sankran. And he joined us on bass and vocals. And it's been a fun ride ever since.
We've known Sav for a little while, a lot of us. And so tell us some dirt on him, how you guys found him and...
Oh, how we found him? I don't know. Sav moved to Asheville, I guess, to get away from all you people up here. And
that's only partially true.
I'll let him tell you a little bit about his move, but yeah, we met him in Asheville. I've known him for probably a decade now, and my big claim to fame, besides getting Sav to join our band, was supposedly, according to him, and I think I remember this being correct, that I introduced him to his current wife.
Oh.
Current?
That's true. Current
wife.
Current wife, yeah.
Permanent wife.
Not the previous or the future, but current, you know.
Sorry, Amber. His only wife. I'll let him tell you about coming down to Asheville, though. I'm making a mess anyway.
I relocated from Pennsylvania, which is where I'm from originally, to Western North Carolina, as Ty said, about 11 years ago. Met Ty very early on in my time there, and we became friends, and we've played in a lot of other configurations together, made a lot of music together over that time period. But when the previous bassist from Unspoken Tradition, Lee Shuford, who's a wonderful player, wonderful songwriter and singer, decided that he did not want to continue playing on the road because he's got some kids and wanted to stay home more. I reached out to Ty and said, "Hey, I've heard Lee told me that he's wanting to take a step back, and I've always loved these guys, their music, and have filled in for them over the years as well when Lee couldn't make a show or something like that. So it was a natural fit. The first night we played music together, it was like, oh yeah, this is going to work. It was just one of those things where all of us have played a lot of music together over the years in Western North Carolina, and so as a result, it was just a really natural transition.
So Ty, the previous bass player, left because he was having kids. What a coincidence! Someone else is about to have their kid now.
Yeah, he's got a couple of kids though. He's got several kids. I'm just waiting on my first. So thank you. Yeah, my lovely wife Amber is expecting in a couple of months, so we're very excited about that. But
well, I know, Sav, you've been playing with a lot of different people forever since I've known you and all. And you do seem more excited about this than anything before.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have been very fortunate to work with some wonderful musicians throughout my career. I spent several years touring with the Dixie Beeliners, and had a wonderful experience. I have nothing but great things to say about all of that. But there is something that's very close to my heart about the music that we make with Unspoken Tradition. It falls very closely to the kind of stuff that I really love to do, and as a result, it's just been a lot of fun for sure.
Tell us more about the new album.
Ty, you want to take that?
Sure. The new album came out in April on the Mountain Home record label, and we have been touring it in earnest ever since, playing out live to support it. We've had some success. We released some singles off the album back in 2018, one of which we were fortunate enough to have a chart-topping month with a song called Dark Side of the Mountain, written by Paula Breedlove and Brad Davis. The album is titled Myths We Tell Our Young. It's based on a song written by our guitar player, Audie McGinnis. We've gotten a lot of great XM airplay. We want to thank all the folks and all the DJs out there that have been spinning it on their bluegrass radio programming shows. A lot of it is self-written. A lot of it is original material. A couple of things that we brought in from other writers. But yeah, we're proud of it, happy about it. I'm glad to be partnered with the Mountain Home label, and just hope everybody can check it out. Can hear it on Spotify, on Apple Music. You can come to a live show and get an album from us. Get it also on Amazon.
Tell
but
us
yeah,
about your social media, how we can find you.
Social media, we're on all the social media platforms. Following us on Spotify helps a lot. People look at Spotify numbers now these days as data to see if they want to have you booked at their next festival. So we'd love to have you, even though it's great to buy an album. We want you to listen to us, stream us as well on Apple or Spotify, Pandora. Of course, we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. UnspokenTradition.com is our website with all our shows. And yeah, just hope to see you guys soon enough out here on the road.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Great to meet you.